Toyota's factory in Derbyshire is one of the great British car manufacturing success stories. In operation for more than 25 years, the Burnaston plant currently employs more than 4,000 workers and last year produced 275,000 cars. Later this year, it's going to start building the new Avensis, which goes on sale next January for around £15,500. Toyota invited the What Car Reader test team to take a tour of the factory and to meet the new car. Here's what they thought.
First impressions of the car, design-wise, it's very striking. It's got lovely flowing lines. I like the way that it's not overtly an estate car. Some concerns maybe on the rear space, on sort of interior space in the rear, as a compromise to the sloping head roof. But it's a compromise that I'd be prepared to take, bearing in mind that it gives the impression of being a sort of modern, sort of fastback design car rather than just a load-carrying estate vehicle.
So the first thing that struck me with the interior really was very much the upmarket feel, especially to the dashboard area, where the plastics I think are more reminiscent of being in a Lexus than they are in a traditional Toyota. The only thing that I didn't like about the interior really was the wood grain effect on the centre of the dashboard, which Toyota is saying is only for the top of the range model, but it kind of cheapens some of the other plastics around it.
I think it looks superb. I just think it does look very much like a Lexus, and I'm wondering whether Toyota has problems with the branding of the car, and maybe it's looking a bit too much like a Lexus, and I'm wondering what market they're aiming at, considering that obviously the Lexus has got its market. I wonder if they're treading on the Lexus toes.
Well, whilst clearly a top quality product, I'm not so keen on the size of the boot. I don't think it would be as practical as some of the other estates, but it is geared at what I perceive to be a German market, the BMW 3 Series estate and the A4 estate. I think it competes very well with those, but I don't think as a practical, large family estate, the boot is as big as it needs to be.
When they first pulled the cover back, the first bit I saw was the front, and I thought it looked a little bit like the current Avensis. But as the cover went back here, I thought it looked really good. Quite similar to a Lexus, really, which I quite like the sort of the narrowing window line and the shape of the rear. Whereas the front I thought was a bit sort of rounded and not quite so good looking as the back.
Very impressed with the build quality. First impressions are that that's definitely gone up market on the existing model. Especially impressed with the driving position here, steering wheel, lots of gizmos on it for keeping everybody happy as well. And the layout and aesthetics of the dials there, very nice. So driving at night would be absolutely pleasure, I'm sure.
That's it from the Reader Test Team event here at Burnaston. We're going to be driving this new Avensis in December, so come back to see a full review on whatcar.com then.